video I have an unboxing and review of the Busy Days planner and some other items from Boxclever Press. So the lovely people over at Boxclever Press got in touch with me saying, you know, they'd seen and encountered me online and thought I would be, just check my address isn't showing there, thought I would be interested in some of their items and, you know, would they like me to, send me some stuff. Yeah, you get what I mean. And I, of course, was like, yes, please, that would be awesome. I was expecting just some stickers, some washi, you know, a couple of little bits to have a look at. And then this beast of a box arrived and they've sent me so much. It's insane. So, yes, without further waffle, we'll get into the box. So here's the first view within the box. There's a little card with a note from me, which I won't show you just in case, and then just some little freebie stickers here, which I don't know, you might get with every order. I don't actually know for sure, but yes, there's that cute little sticker sheet there. And then we go in and look at all this stuff. So we have stickers, washi, and some extra like inserts, the planner and the punch, and it's just madness. So I'm just going to show you the stickers and washi first, and then we'll get into the planner and the punch because that's going to take a while to get through. So first we have this little 6-pack of washi tape. So let's take a little look at these. Ugh, not holding them very well. Ugh. Okay, so I've just taken the wrapping off all of these just so it's easier for you to see each tape. So the first one is this beautiful gold foil polka dot. I'm just going to put it on here. Woo! So you can see it a bit better. So that is the first one with the gold foil polka dot. Next is this black and white fruit washi. Now it says on their website, and I've seen a lot of this kind of washi around, that it's sort of like you can colour it in yourself washi. Yeah, I've seen a lot of this around. Personally, it doesn't appeal to me, the idea of having to colour in my own washi. I can see why it would appeal to other people, but being incredibly lazy doesn't so much appeal to me. But I will just use it as black and white because I think it's pretty enough as it is like that. This next washi is particularly pretty. It's like trees going through different seasons and things. We've got autumnal, summer, sort of a springy one. There's like a blue one for winter and stuff. And yeah, I just think it's really, really pretty. So I very, very much like this one. Next is all the little birdies sort of sitting on like a fence or a wire or something. Just really, really cute in blue, purple, grey, green and black. Very, very simple. Really, really like this. But as you guys know, I love my birdies. Next is this sort of film roll or camera roll washi. Really simple, really, really pretty. I have some of this in a wide washi, but it's nice to have some normal size washi with this one as well. It's really nice and shiny, this one as well. Like really smooth to the touch. So yes, big fan of that one. And lastly, probably my favourite is this one with the grass, the blades of grass, and then sort of little flowers and stuff down the bottom there. It might be, hang on, let me get a bit closer. Yeah, it might be that these little sort of circle ovals down here are supposed to be eggs, so it's supposed to be like an Easter tape, but it didn't strike me as that at first. So, you know, definitely can get away with using this not at Easter, even if that's what it's supposed to be. I'm not 100% sure, but yes, really, really definitely my favourite. Very pretty. Then we've got 2 of the sticker books to go with the Busy Days planner. There are a variety of sticker books. I can't remember how many in total, but yeah, a variety. So this one is arrows, stars and shapes. I'm going to go from the back because it's easier to flick that way. But this page has got a load of 3D puffy stickers on, which I personally won't use in planning because I don't like the way it makes it difficult to write on the next week because of the bulginess, but I do use these in all sorts of other paper crafting projects and letters and happy mail and all that kind of thing. So yes, this one in particular, the little camper van type thing, not camper van, caravan, is particularly cute. But there's all these sort of travel-y themed ones, stars, clouds. Oh, that navy heart is beautiful. So that's the first page. Then the next one is, oh, hang on. Yes, sorry, the next 2 pages are vinyl stickers, or, you know, plasticky ones. So just another variety of things. We've got, you know, arrows, a mix of functional and decorative kind of things. That says holiday. That one says Easter. That one says Christmas, and then just lots of like that little paper plane. But yes, lots of the functional ones. And the other page of vinyl stickers has got this on. We've got this big weekend sticker there, little page corners, and loads of little things like that. There's a lot of navy in this, which makes me particularly happy because I love anything navy like that. And then the next three are all normal stickers, paper stickers. They're quite thick though, they're not flimsy at all. They're quite thick, and they're all, almost all of them at least, have got some aspect of foiling on, so they are super gorgeous. And there's mint and navy and gold. So much yes. I love this one here with the gold leaves up the side, and this one where there's a sort of a box to write something in but gold around it. Really pretty. Then this one is all the same kind of thing. These are mostly functional but also partially decorative as well, like notes, you know, places you can write things in, and then some circles and things like that. And then the first page looks like this, all really pretty. I am loving the foiling. The foiling ones are definitely my favourites in this sticker book, definitely. Yes, very pretty. Then this book is the Events, Occasions and Activities sticker book. And again, I'm going to go from the back just because it's easier to flick that way. So we've got our puffy stickers at the back there. Various things, birthday boy, birthday girl, all together, picnic time, coffee and cake, nightlife, friendship, big day, and some other decorative ones as well. I don't know how well you can see, but that floral one there, really nice. Then there is the vinyl plasticky ones, various things, tea for two, scones and jam, big day, fun in the sun, just various things to point out, like little events and big events as well. I like that, as I said, both the little and the big events are included in this. You know, scones and jam, little event, coffee and cake, little-ish event, birthdays, big event. So yes, we've got all the aspects sort of covered there. This one here is quite summery, seaside fun. There's some ice cream, family time, friendship. Just the colours are very bright and quite summery, with the hints of the navy and stuff as well. I do like the colour palettes they've got going on here, an awful lot. Then we go to our not cardstock, what am I talking about? The thick paper and foiled stickers, and you can see the kind of thing we've got going on there. Film night, all together, big day, homeward bound, that one with the love and the gold foiling, perfect moment, all that blue and gold. Love it. The next one, if I can get to it, there we go. Same kind of thing. This one's got more words on, as you can see. Birthday girl, it's a plan, family time, film night. Then this last one, or the first one, depending on which way you go, has got the same kind of thing, that same beautiful colour palette, and then mix of foiling going in there and things. Oh, that heart there is super pretty. Yeah, mix of things you can write on, use for decorative, various uses from these sticker books. So yes, let us get into the planner. Right then, this is the 2018 16-month busy days planner. So this runs from September of this year, 2017, just in case you're watching in the future, until the end of 2018. So yeah, size wise, I have measured it and I have lost my little thing where I wrote down the measurements, bear with. Right then, so it is 7.5 inches wide by 9.25 inches tall, which, in case you're wondering if, I don't know to what extent Boxclever want me to mention other planners, but you know their planner that rhymes with schmappy planner, it makes it just 0.5 of an inch wider and the same height, obviously not including the cover, which is a bit bigger. I'm not sure about how it relates to the Erin Condren because I forgot to Google that and my phone is not in this room because it's charging, but it gives you an idea of the size. But as I said, this cover, as you see, is a bit bigger. Now, the cover for me, though I appreciate that it's super sturdy, it's this really thick plastic. I would want it a little bit prettier, personally, for me. I'm like, put some stickers on it, if they were vinyl or plastic stickers or something, or paint it or something like that. And I like the colours, I like the font. It's nothing against that. I just, for me, I need something a little bit more pizzazz. But you can obviously see the underneath, which is really pretty, and you can obviously punch your own thing underneath. And so if you didn't like the cover, you could always just make another one, laminate it so it was sturdy, like the Schmappy planner is. But I do see what they're doing with protecting the pages, because this is so thick and sturdy. And you can also see how thick the planner is as well, like so. It is heavy-ish, like it's not hard work to lift it up like this, but it's not a planner I personally would carry around with me. But if you already carry around a Schmappy planner, an Erin Condren or an A5, then it would be no problem for you. I struggle as it is to carry around my personal with me every day, so this would be a desk planner for me, not an out and about one. The discs, nearly said rings then, not rings. The discs are chunky, so there's lots and lots of room on those to sort of expand it if you want to. Don't know if you would when there's already 16 months in here, but if you wanted to take some of them out to put some of your own personal things in or whatever, yes. So I am not going to go through every single page because that will take a very, very, very long time. But I'll just run through, give you an idea of what's going on inside here. First thing I will say as well is the page quality is ridiculously good. The paper is glorious. It's not too thick, but it's a good amount of thickness, and it's really good quality. And I have done a pen test, which I shall show you in a bit. But for now, before the month starts, the Planuary section starts, we've got some sort of basic things here: important numbers, your personal information, year at a glance for 17 and 18, important notes, space to plan your whole year, so just things to put in for each month there, as you can see, hopes and dreams for the year, projects and plans, and another projects and plans on the other side there, and then we go straight into the months. So each month, as I said, has a sort of a different theme going on. I really like how they've done this each month, and it's different as well. So December of this year, 2017, is not the same as December 2018, so it even changes there, which is for me awesome. So as you see, you've got all your dividers for the months there. They are card, they're not paper, that's card that's thicker than the paper, but these are laminated or plastic or whatever, so they don't get too messed up. So for the beginning of each month, you've got obviously the month, and then it says is going to be the month that, and then space to write whatever. I mean, I don't know what I would put right in here. It's going to be the month that I learn to use digital editions. I don't know, something like that, you know, something I want to do this month. But on the other side, we also have hopes, plans and dreams. So I plan to do this, I hope to do this, I'm dreaming of this. So it could also be the month that, you know, Fred gets married, or it's this person's birthday, or something like that. You could put whatever you wanted in these, and these change for every month in that. It still says it's going to be the month that, and it's the same with hope and dream kind of thing. But these boxes change, or the circles, they change shape, they change size, all that kind of thing. Then we have this page. It has goals for the month for home, for work, me time and social events, special days in September. There's a little box here which sometimes is filled for you and sometimes isn't. I'll show you one that is filled just to give you an idea of the kind of thing it will say. And then September birthdays. So then you go into a month at a glance on 2 pages. And as you see, this whole theme kind of runs throughout. So September this year has kind of got this autumnal leaf thing going on with the orange. And that translates, I'll show you that in a minute because I just want to talk about the dates. So Boxclever Press is a British company, meaning that unlike a lot of other planners, there are British dates in here. So for the most part, most of the dates are the same. Christmas, Easter, other religious festivals and things like that are the same wherever. But we do have dates like Bonfire Night and, say, Mother's Day, which is different from most of the rest of the world, which you don't get when you buy an EC or a Schmappy planner because they're US made and they're not going to be in there. So And we do have the USA dates here as well. We've got like Labor Day, Patriots Day, very much American holidays. And we've got like Grandparents' Day, USA, Yom Kippur, which is obviously a religious festival. Yeah, it's like we've got all your standard dates, plus the British dates are in here, as well as everything else. So that's a real bonus for me that we've got those little things. But if you're not in Britain or UK or whatever, then you have got all the other dates as well. It's just you will occasionally come across one of our dates too. So anyway, I really appreciate that. Anywho, so these are what the weeks look like. So it's a sort of it is a horizontal layout. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and a space for notes or whatever, washi if you like. And as you can see, you've got 3 boxes per day, so you could divide it for whatever takes your fancy. If you wanted to do the simple morning, afternoon, evening, you could divide it per person, mummy, daddy, children, things like that. You could divide it into work, school, home, anything you like, really. Whatever really would work for you. So that is the basic layout of all of these, and you get alternating white and a sort of a light or pastel version of the colour scheme that's going on in that month. And then right at the back, so obviously we've got all the weeks of September, and then right at the back we get a sort of a closing page. So that was the month of that, and you can fill in like that. So this planner in general seems to have this sort of ethos, I don't know, about it's not just planning, it's also you can put memory things in here and stuff like that should you want to. You know, all this thing with that was the month of that, and the fake stuff at the beginning, hopes, plans and dreams. It's not just your very basic days of the week kind of thing. There's more going on. So I will show you a couple more months to give you an idea of how the sort of themes and colour schemes and that changes. October 2017 is one of my favourite themes because it's got bats in it, and I freaking love bats. So you can see this is different from the September one of the, this is going to be the month of that. And it's also different on here as well. And this is what I was saying about how sometimes there is something in this box and sometimes there isn't. So if there's something going on that month that's well known, shall we say, they put that in there. So Halloween is in there. So that gives you another idea of how the themes work. And something about the theme I find is that it's not too much that you can't decorate, but it's enough if you don't like decorating, if that works. Basically, if you're not a decorative person, then you've got just that little bit of colour, and it's nice and it's simple but still pretty. But if you are a decorative person, it's not too much that you can't decorate it yourself, basically, is what I was trying to get at there. So I will just flick through a few more months. So have a look at December. So you've got happy holidays there, and we've got snowflakes and stars and stuff. We skip to February, which I really appreciate this. So February 2018, they have not gone Valentine's, which, because I'm a grumpy old man and hate Valentine's Day, and I don't like pink, and I don't like fluffy, and none of that, I love that they haven't gone pink and fluffy. Some people might hate that, they might, but I just love it so much. I can't even. They have written Valentine there. You know, I could have to accept that this is the way of the world, but they haven't overdone it. So, and you could, if you were a Valentine's-y person, colour these in Valentine's colours, should you want to. Just saying. But personally, I love that that's what's happening. March is a really pretty month here with the florals. Let's have a look. And we've got spring is here, there. So not everyone has got some. Every month, sorry, it's got something written in there, but some of them do. There's June. So August is another favourite of mine. August 2018 with those lovely sunflowers. Really, really pretty. Look at November 2018, where we've got the autumn leaves, the falling leaves. Really, really love that one as well. Leaves are falling. I love that. And then just skipping forward to December 2018, as just to show you how it's not the same as the previous December. It's not, and that one said happy holidays and this one says winter nights. So yes, this different, which is really, really nice. And this card's like scheme is beautiful as well. And just to show you the couple of things at the end as well. So you've got your close of the month page, and then we've got important notes. And then 2018, my year, the year that I learned, achieved, created, visited, enjoyed, and changed. And there's another one of these for the end of 2017 as well, which obviously I missed. Then we have this little folder here, which has got some stickers in. Lovely little touch there. And this, I don't really know how to describe this paper here. Kind of shiny, thin card, I don't know. Very nice and very sturdy, and obviously, as you can see, there's a pocket on both sides. And then we close with a year at a glance for 2019 and 2020, which I'm sure is very, very handy, but for me right now it's kind of freaking me out. But when it came to the end of 2018, that would be a useful thing to look at. But right now I'm just like, no, thank you very much. So yes, that is the Busy Days planner. So I'm just going to show you the pen test I did, so bear with. So this is the little sort of expansion pack that came in my box, and this has May through August 2016, not 16, that was last year, oh my goodness, 2017. So obviously we're in August now, so if you were using this to do memory planning or rewind planning or anything like that, then these would definitely be handy for you. And my pen test is in here somewhere. Where's it gone? Here it is. So I just grabbed a handful of pens that I use a lot. So we've got Sharpie pen, a Pigma Micron, a black ballpoint, Papermate Inkjoy gel, there, a Pilot Jet 2, a Lady Safari, a fountain pen, and a Papermate Flair, and a Stabilo 68, which I put there. And yes, as you can see, I just smudged that, but that's to do with the pen, not the paper. So yes, when you turn it around, unless you hold it up to the light, I don't know how well that'll show because I can't put a light this way, but you can see when you're holding it up to the light. But when it's down flat and if it's behind some other paper, you can't see any of those pens. The only thing I can see is a smudge that I made myself on the other side of the paper. Never mind, ignore me. So yes, the paper quality is ridiculously good. Obviously I haven't done all of the pens, but even that thick Stabilo felt tip is not showing through. There might be the slightest amount of ghosting on that, but nothing significant at all. So the pretty successful pen test going on there. And as you can see, I've punched both sides because I tested out the punch. So I'll just show you that. Here is the punch. It matches perfectly the discs on the planner itself, and it's really good. Yeah, I tested it with 1 page, with 2 pages, and with 3. It says maximum 3. It was fine, all of those. It wasn't hard work or anything like that. It was fine. You've got your little guidelines to show you where to punch. And yeah, there's not loads you can say about a whole punch really. It punched perfectly. It was fine. I am just going to test it out really quickly on something that's laminated to see how it handles that, and I'll be back with you in a sec. Alright, here's something I laminated a while back and haven't cut yet. In case you're wondering, I just laminate these little cards and use them to do washi samples on, in case you're wondering what was going on there. So I'm just going to test it on this laminated thing just to see how it goes. It's going to make the camera jump, by the way, when I press down. Now, obviously that was slightly harder than going through paper, but it has punched that perfectly. There is nothing wrong with that at all. So it's a really, really good punch. And I think, now I'm not an expert on this because I don't know a whole lot about the Schmappy planner, but I think this punch is slightly cheaper than their punch. So even if you don't want the Busy Days planner, this is a really good punch. Just FYI. Oh, and I forgot to show you a thing that came in the little expansion, which is this little very, very handy little plastic wallet. Like this. Why can't I open it? What's wrong with me? There we go. So handy little wallet there. So yes, there we go. There is the Busy Days planner. I can't remember if I showed you these or not, but these came in the box, and these are just like some extender rings. It says like on the website, just if you want to keep your inserts and stuff, then there's some spare rings there. Very thoughtful. Right then, just my closing thoughts for everyone to go home and ponder. I think this is a great planner, truly I do. The paper quality is redonkulous. It really, really, really is. I love the way it's laid out. I think it would be just, I love the way it's laid out with the months and then the weeks being the horizontal thing going on. I love that. I love all this stuff with the sort of the beginning of the month to fill little things in and stuff like that. I think that's a really, really cute. I just love all those little touches and stuff. All these graphics, this color schemes and stuff that as I was saying, work for both decorators and non-decorators. Just, yes, and I know I keep banging on about it, but that paper quality is ridiculous. This punch is brilliant. It punches through, punches very well. Is it enough to convert me from discs to rings? I don't know, because you guys know how much I love my rings. I've been in rings for over 10 years now. I am pretty set in my ways, but I would love to find a use for this, because I do think it is really, really beautiful, and it's the color schemes and things are really, really, really speaking to me. I would, as I said, change this cover just because I want something just a little bit prettier personally, but for many, many people, I imagine it's fine. These sticker books are fabulous. They've got all sorts of stuff in, and I just think the whole lot is all pretty darn good. And I know you're probably thinking I'm biased because I got sent it for free, but this is my genuine and honest opinion, so yes. Right then, that's quite enough from me. I will have a corresponding blog post for all of this stuff at some point. I don't know if it would be before or after this video. I'm not quite sure at this point. But if you want to see pictures in more detail or anything like that, I might do a couple of test weeks of planning and stuff in this. So if you're interested in that, then go take a look over at my blog. Link, as always, is down in the description. I will, of course, link Boxclever Press and their Facebook and their Instagram and all that stuff, so you can go and check it out. And in case you were wondering, all this stuff that I've got in one thing with the planner, the expansion, the rings, the beastie punch, which is not actually as heavy as it looks. It's kind of move around the roomable. That's not a word. Yeah, the stickers and the washi and anything else I've forgotten, but have shown you in this video. It's called the Platinum Pack. They've got various packs of just the planner and stickers, planner and punch, that kind of thing. So just go have a little nosy on over to the website. But for now, I am done. So yes, thank you so much for watching, and catch you all soon. Bye bye.